What is up, We Them Dog Podcast? I'm your host, Tim, aka Fantastic Sits on Twitter. And today we will be going over just some things that we have saw in the spring game. Now I know a lot of people already have, gave their thoughts, but we had to get some things situated with this studio. And today, man, I'm just excited to go over that. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button so this video can go out to the algorithm to people just like you, and it can help this channel grow. So now let's take it over to the live scene with Dante.
What's going on, man?
What up, bro?
We're just we're just talking before we hit record. Like we're 4 months away.
Oh yeah,
We're 4 months away, man. It's gonna come fast.
bro, real fast. I try to get our name popped up. I couldn't. Oh man, this what's called is messing with me. This this allergy has been messing with me lately. All right, we got it right there. That's let me pull this up right here. All right, I just had to get myself situated. I know I had to change this part here. Maybe I can make it bigger. Yeah, take that little what you call it out. But anyway, yeah, man. So what do you think of the spring game?
Man, this Georgia Georgia has a loaded roster
Load.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Georgia's roster is low. Like you can legit take a top 25 just from the back, like a top 25 team just from the backups at Georgia. Like that's how
Facts.
loaded they are. You
Yeah.
know, I only questions I really have for this team. I have three questions:
I mean, what's that?
Quarter, quarterback and backup quarterback. Like, what if Gunner goes down? Who like, what's your go to then? And then just for Gunners, is like Gunner gonna let the ball rip during the season? And then my other two questions, pretty much, wide receiver, like lots of talent, but who's gonna show up?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the Zachariah Branch on this team? Like, who's going to be that guy that Gunner just trusts and just throws it to him no matter what? And then my last question, like always, is pass rush. Like, are we going to get home to the quarterback? Can we get home to the quarterback? If you can get home to the quarterback, the DBs, the DBs and linebackers are strength of this team.
I agree.
Can can they get home? Ellis Robinson, man, that dude. You talking about looking like a top five pick? Like Ellis Robinson looks good. You got Demelo Jones, you got KJ Bolden. Like that secondary is loaded. Like, can the pass rush help them out? You know, at the beginning of the year they struggled. Our DB struggled, especially that game against Tennessee. But they just kept improving, kept improving. You give them more reps, more and more reps, and I think this pass rush is going to improve a lot this year.
Oh yeah, I think the pass rush. I mean, even with Amaris William hurt, I think we seen some pass rush from Chase Linton. I think I think
Mm-hmm.
my cousin Kamari Brooks is going to be a dog. That dude was
Yeah,
getting
he looks
after it.
good in the spring game.
And Elijah Griffith, bro, is just he's just getting better and better each year. Like uh,
Yeah,
that dude is unstoppable. Once Gabe Harris get healthy, which we never thought. I mean, if someone around this time last year, if someone had have been, well, not around this time, but I guess like when the season started, we would have never thought that we'll be looking at Gabe Harris in this type of way when this season first started. We would never thought we'd be looking at him in this type of way around this time of the year, because we
yeah,
was like, man, he's alright, but ever since what you call it said something about him on Twitter, Buddy been popping off, and I think he's going to be like a really huge, like one of the biggest like playmaker on that defense when it come down to pass rush.
Yeah, Gabe Harris, man. What I really like about him is that dude plays. He plays the run like Nolan Smith. Like he is a force in the run game.
Yeah.
And your Quintavious Johnson, he's another one. Like, man,
Mm,
these ends, like, they might not get home in pass rush, but those dudes will flat out set an edge like nobody's business.
I
But
agree.
I think they both, if they both just improve, give us like not even a huge improvement, just like a 5 to 10% improvement, and just getting because we were getting a lot of pressure last year. We just wasn't getting the sacks, you know. Like if you can convert, you know, 20 of those pressures last year to like five more sacks, that makes a big difference. You know,
Oh yeah.
that get that gets your defense off the field. That gets hey, you might get a strip sack. You never know. You know what I mean? Like if we can just get home, we'll be fine. I think I have no I legit have no worries with this defense. My concern is the offense.
And then we got a lot of depth at DB. A lot
A
of
lot.
depth. A lot. I mean, these guys played pretty good in the spring game. And I know it's a spring game, y'all, but like when you just looking at the possibility of like Conley looked pretty good. I did not know Conley was that good.
Yeah,
Ty
he opened my eyes. I'm like,
he did.
whoa, this dude's different.
And then
Yeah,
wow, somebody calling me. Somebody would be calling me. I hope well the good thing is it don't really affect my recording.
yeah.
But
I know you was about to say my boy Todd Robinson.
Todd Robinson played, he I think he made a play last year too, right?
I don't remember who he made play last year off the top of my head. I can't remember.
But not him. I was about to say Ty Boogie.
Mm, Green.
Pooh wee. Let me tell
Yeah,
y'all
that
something.
boy.
Ty Boogie is going to be your freshman SEC defensive player of the year.
Yeah,
Put it
he
down.
reminds me a lot of Bullard.
Yes.
Like, but I feel like he's much more like faster and instinctive than Bullard was.
Oh yeah,
But
and he's bigger.
yeah, that dude, I think he's one of those players where it's gonna be like kind of like Aiden Walker last year. Like, you're gonna have to find a place to play him. Like, we don't know if it's corner, we don't know if it's safety, we don't know if it's star. Like, but he's gonna be on the field somewhere.
He
Like
is.
that, he is too talented.
maybe
He's
that
too
make
talented.
your maybe that make your camera get a little bit more clear because right now it's a little on my end it's a little fuzzy. It's,
Yeah, that's how it sounds like. It looks a little fuzzy.
yeah, I don't know why. Um, try to use your back camera, like the front camera. I mean, they usually better quality than
The
than the front camera. I got like you could just flip it. I think because I'm using my front my front camera.
then I can't see.
Wait, turn around. It's a lot clearer. I know that. He said that I can't see.
We're gonna roll like that. That's
We're
fine.
we're we're not gonna play too much. I'm not gonna show too much on Twitter and stuff. So, or I'm not gonna show much. I'm just using it as a prop.
All
Um,
right.
well, I'll let you know whenever we do stuff like that next time. We just basically going over the stuff that we saw in spring. A linebacker. How you feel about linebacker?
You're gonna have to find a way to get Justin Williams on the field. You're gonna have to find a way. I know it's Raylan Wilson. I know it's um, Chris Cole. Like Justin Williams and Zayden Walker, they're gonna have to find a way to get them on the field, man.
Them
You're gonna have
boys, them boys, them boys getting after it. I think linebacker is most definitely gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be, bro. It's kind of hard this year to say who may be the core of that defense. Cause it could be the linebacker position, it could be the DB position, and it could be the D line position. Like
to. Yeah, they're
uh,
all deep and
they're deep.
talented.
I think it's maybe the D line because I think D line just probably gonna have a. Well, no, I take that back. It's gonna be the linebackers Cause the linebacker got
It's,
more experience.
it's got to be Raylan Wilson. It's got to
Yeah.
be. He's the senior, the old veteran guy. Like he has to be. He has to take over that C.J. Allen, the Kobe Dean kind of role.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I think. I mean, I, I firmly believe that. Speaking of players, we need to try to get out there on the field. We're gonna have to find him a place. Let's take it over to offense. Caden Prothro.
Yeah, I don't care where you play him at, tight end, wide receiver, slot wide receiver. That dude needs to be on the field.
Well, they saying, you know, that he's pretty much wide receiver this year,
He
and
he,
I think
he
that's a
needs to
good
be.
spot.
Yeah, Gunner. Gunner is good at throwing like back shoulder and high passes.
Yeah.
Like you, you need that guy out there on the field. Put him and Elias out there. Like you got to start finding ways of creating mismatches as an offense. You know.
Well, it's unstoppable. It would be unstoppable to put all 40 guys on the field at the same time. I mean, what are you gonna do? Fill the
It's,
box up and get, you know, thrashed? Put DBs out there to cover these guys and get burnt. Well, not burnt, but mossed on. You know, bring up just play man and get ran through. Like it's too difficult to stop to stop. And
I am,
this is where you see Mike Bobo if he's really a good offensive coordinator this year.
and we haven't mentioned my boy, who you gave a lot of credit to, Jaden Riddell,
He shocked
looking
me.
like looking like baby Brock Bowers out there.
He
I
did.
didn't, I didn't say
Uh,
it.
uh,
That's what's floating online. But
uh,
that dude has to find a way to get on the field. He has to, or
yeah.
they have to find a way to get him on the
I
field.
didn't know he could move
Lost,
like that.
Lost and Lucky, I love you, but like if he ain't gonna be catching the ball or like Jaden Riddell, he moving different. I don't
Yeah,
know
he is.
if it just finally like clicked with him, you know.
I think it's
But he
finally
needs
click. Here's the thing. Lawson Lucky is like he's the guy that knows the offense, right?
hmm
He's the guy he can catch the ball. Like Lawson Lucky is, he got some skills that we most definitely could use, but
Yes,
he's just the football player of the tight ends, I think. And I ain't seen something like too crazy out of him. But these other guys are like freak athletes.
yeah, these other dudes is like they need to get on the field. Like we can't be courting these guys, and then you can always use Lawson in certain spots, key third downs. You know he's gonna make the kit, like kind of like that. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm not trying to make him like a third down like specialist, kind of like Cash Jones, but like these other guys, they just showing they just have a little more juice and a little more talent, you know. And Lawson Lucky is he's a very tough. Shoot, he probably starts on what 98% of the rest of the college teams. Well, I mean
Yeah.
he starts on Georgia, but like Lawson Lucky is a good player. He's a great player,
I think
but
this is the first time in a while we have seen tight ends get more rave than the wide receiver. And I mean, yeah, we got better athletes, I feel, at the tight end spot because given that they are tight ends. And I heard people say that our wide receiver may not be as strong as we think they are. Like the strength at wide receiver may not be there this year. Uh, I was just shocked by Ground Coffee when he was saying like, the wide receiver room they look decent, but that's not gonna be like the focal point of the offense. Basically saying like, yeah, we got Talon Taylor, that's great, like he's doing good, but who else is gonna step up? I think, I think London Roland is gonna step up, but I just want you to tell us what offensive player shocked you the most in the spring game.
Offensive player.
Yeah,
Hmm. I'm not gonna lie. What's the freshman? Is it Zaki Hilton? The
yeah.
O line? Yeah, that dude. Like we heard all the talk about like how good he was. I I think you have to start him on one of those guard spots. Like
That boy, yeah, that boy good.
I think I think you have to, man. I just think you have to start him in one of those guard spots. Like I always thought, like Daniel Calhoun was gonna take either the left or the right guard, whichever guard that what's his name Green doesn't take. Not Green, Dr. Glover. Um, but yeah, man, I'd roll with like Ernest Green, um, Helton, Bobo, and then Juan Gaston and Dante Glover. I just roll. I wouldn't even like substitute. Maybe get John Jackson out there sometime. But like,
Oh yeah.
I just roll that five and solidify your O line like that. Because if you were like, that is a solid unit, man. Like that's like NFL good. Like you roll with that unit and just ride with it.
I think the
But
offensive lineman is ready.
yeah, one
They're
it's
ready.
like it's young and veteran. Like
Yeah.
you got veteran at left tackle, the most important spot on the field, quarterback blindside. Veteran at center, center makes all the calls, and then you just stick the three young guys in there, and boom, and that's what I'd do. I'd roll like that, and then maybe you give Akboko some play at tackle and John Jackson like. But for the most part, like I'd keep that five on like all the time.
And see, my most shocking player would be if I had to just pick one, bro. Dodell, whatever his name, the running back from Kentucky transfer, shocked me.
Yeah, yeah, he looked really good, but I think it's gonna be way more hard for him to constantly get totes just because of Bowens and Frazier.
But they're gonna have to find him some touches. That's what I believe, cause he's. I mean, seeing how he play, I like, bro.
Yeah, he
Like,
he just can't strictly be a third down running back. Like he
no,
can't.
he's not a Josh McCray. He's way more than that.
No, yeah, he's not. He reminds me of like watching Chauncey Bowens last year. I'm like, I didn't know Bowens had get up like that. Like I didn't know he was such like a complete player like that last year.
You know
But
what's
I think
crazy
like,
though?
what's that?
I said, remember I had said I was like, yo, I was like this guy. I was like he. I remember him looking decent at Kentucky, and I was like, I think this guy maybe bringing something for us. I think I mentioned it in one of our shows. But then,
Yeah,
like
man.
after hearing people talk about, oh, he's just gonna be what Josh McCray was, I was like, okay, like that's all he's gonna be. All right, cool, whatever. But then when I seen him in spring, I'm like, yo, hold a minute, this guy got some wheels on him, and he can move. He can move, and I mean, he's running, bro. He's running people over, like running like, like he's the number one running back on the team.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, this might sound kind of crazy. I'm not comparing him to Todd Gurley,
I know,
but
right?
he's
But
a
it
lot.
make you
He's
feel.
a lot like Todd Gurley. Like he's
It
a
feel
big guy,
it feels
but
like
he's
it, don't
got
it?
huge skills.
It feels
Yeah,
like it, don't it? It feels like it. That's what I felt like I was watching, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like I was watching Todd Gurley over again, in the way when he ran that big run. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even trolling chat. Like I honestly believe like this guy is gonna be legit. I think he is. I wouldn't be shocked, But I mean, we gotta wait till the season starts. So I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
yeah. I love me. Like I never thought that I'd witness any player that played for Georgia to be better than Todd Gurley. Besides, like now I consider like Brock Bowers that,
Yeah,
but like he reminds me a lot of like Todd Gurley.
he did. He do. and I'm finna make this. People may hate me for this, especially the guys that If Brooke Austin saw this, he probably like, really. Graham Coffee saw this, they'd be like, bro, what? But I'm gonna say something a little bit, maybe a little bit out there.
Let's hear it.
I don't think Puglisi is gonna end up outbeating one of those two guys for the next spot next year, for the number one, for the starting quarterback spot next year, or even being a backup quarterback this year. He may, just because the offense, but in the long haul, I don't see it. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. I know they say he had some nice balls that he threw. The wide receivers dropped it, but yo, like I tell people, sometimes when a wide receiver drop a pass from a quarterback, and this me who have played wide receiver and have been the one catching football, sometimes you just really just you really want someone else to throw you the ball. Like I forgot that word and I was trying to get it out. I was trying to get it out. But sometimes you prefer someone there we go. Sometimes you prefer someone else to throw you the football because it's just the touch that they got. And maybe Puglisi balls are just not catchable. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's something got to do with that. I don't know. But what I've seen from Montgomery and Hazeka or Hezekiah Milner and
Motor.
Beaver shocked the mess out of me. That's another player that shocked me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with Beaver at first, but I was like, he was only in there for a couple of drives. But I'm with you on the Puglisi thing. Like, I don't see it.
I don't
But
see it.
I'm gonna give him a chance until
Yeah,
he's like throwing in like the real fire. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna give him a chance. But I also think that brings me up to point. I also think like when it comes to like Georgia recruiting quarterbacks, I think we I think we need to start getting guys that are like that can run, like Gunnar Stockton, like Hezekiah, me and Millander, or whatever his name is. Like, we need. I don't think nowadays like you just can't win with a pocket quarterback. Like, you gotta have a guy that could move.
Mhm.
You have to. Like, it opens up so much in the run game. You just have to have a, like if you just look at all the good, like even the good like quarterback prospects coming out this year, like they all can move. Arch Manning, Trinidad Chambers, um, Ellers, like
I,
you got to be able to move. Dante Moore, like all these dudes can just move.
shockingly,
Like,
bro, I will say I think all the quarterbacks that we got can move in. Like they can pretty much move.
I don't
Montgomery,
think they like. I don't think can Montgomery. Like,
yeah.
I'm not asking you to be a 4-3 guy, but can you run like Gunner? Like you
Montgomery
think
could. You want to you want to see his film real quick?
I don't know if he can run like that, man. I don't know.
Montgomery can run, bro. You'll be shocked. I was shocked. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 5-star quarterback. The Georgia commit said he'll win a national title at Vandy. Why I say 5-star Georgia quarterback commit? Man, this page here really be.
What page is that?
UGA Football Live, they be so late and they be posting some weird stuff
Oh, I
sometimes.
think it was. They posted something about like Jared Curtis.
Yeah, they did. They
Like,
be.
oh, Jared Curtis was another. Like, I get it. We went after Jared Curtis. He didn't come to Georgia, but like, those are the kind of guys you want. Like, I know he's got all the arm talent. Yeah, but like, Jared Curtis can move. Like, those. That's the way the like just quarterbacks are trending. Like, having a statue back there just it ain't work. Like, think about this though. How many times we would have psyched Ole Miss in the Sugar Bowl last year if Trinidad Chambers couldn't move, if he couldn't run around? How many times would we have sacked him?
True, true.
Like you need somebody that can just like, oh, I got the
Hey,
perfect defense. Like, no, you don't. Like my legs are gonna take care of this.
hey, you ready though? My bad. I got it ready. I got it ready. If you can just flip your camera over and
Let's see. All right, let's see.
watch this screen share, you're gonna be like, oh, hold a minute. You're gonna be like, wait, hold a minute. All right, I'm sharing the screen.
All right, I can see.
You see?
Yeah.
All right, watch this. I ain't gonna play because it got music on it. Watch this. It's running right there. Uh.
All right.
He can run, bro. I kid you not. He can run. I seen his whole highlight tape, and I was like, "Bro can run? Like what?" He's like
Where's,
a
he's
Josh
from
Allen type.
Ohio.
I don't know.
Let me see where
Watch
he's
this,
from.
and then he like be moving.
Do you think he's? You think he's? If him and Gunner were the race, who would win? 40 yards.
I think it'd be pretty close,
Let's see where he's
speed
from.
wise, because Gunner ain't really that fast.
Yeah, he's from Ohio.
Um,
Um,
let's see. Uh, Ryan Montgomery 40 time. um, 4.54. I don't know.
4.54.
Yeah,
Ain't no way he ran a 4.54.
Ryan Montgomery 4. It say 4.68, but I don't know.
That's probably more like it. All right, maybe he can move. If he can move, I apologize. I'm wrong.
Let's see. Um, do, 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 do. They just said this in this this what you call it in
So he can
this.
move more than Carson Beck.
Oh yeah, he can move better than Carson Beck in my opinion. I
All right,
mean, I think almost like Carson Beck, but
as long as he can move, I don't need him to be like gunner fast, but like as long as he can move and get out of the pocket and evade some, like that's what I need. I need somebody that can.
so he clocked at an unofficial 4.6. That's not
All right,
horrible,
he might have a little wiggle room. Maybe I was wrong.
but I see him moving around. Maybe Ryan Puglisi running 4.54. I would guess so. I think Ryan Puglisi probably the fastest quarterback out of them. Isaiah Milner probably, you know, make some things happen too.
Hey,
So
Milner can move.
yeah.
If they whatever Georgia do, they need to keep him like he can be like a Stetson Bennett type, like dude that's been around for like 4 or 5 years. Finally gets to start, and it's
Hmm.
like, oh,
Yeah.
I think he can be that kind of guy.
I bel- I agree. Um, we talked about tight end. We talked about wide receiver, running backs. We know running backs. It's nothing different other than Dowdell joining. Peanut looked good. Peanut looked really good.
Oh, wide receivers for me, like I just think they're young, and you're gonna see who rise to the top. You spend a
Hmm.
lot of money on these dudes: C.J. Wiley, Calvin Taylor, Greg Dandridge.
I was very
Uh,
disappointed in CJ Wiley.
yes, Blackshear,
Hmm.
Tyler Williams. Like, see who Landon Rhoda. Like,
Danger
see
is
who
gonna
rises.
Danger is getting some playing time right off rip. Danger is getting some playing time, bro.
See who rises. See who. see who gonna trust. Like you, you got. I'm pretty sure you got 3 games to figure it out.
Oh
You
yeah.
got Tennessee State, Western Kentucky. No offense to Arkansas, and you got Arkansas. You got 3 games to figure it out. Cause then you got Oklahoma coming to Sanford Stadium, and I would tell
Mhm.
you now, Oklahoma got some boys on their defense,
They do.
so that ain't the time to figure it out. So you got 3 games before then to figure out who you can trust,
I'm gonna put it
and
like
that is a
this:
lot of time.
if Gunner Stockton don't do nothing with this offense this year, we got a problem. There's no way he don't do nothing with this offense. I think he's gonna do well. I honestly like. I'll be real. When before the spring game started rolling around, I was very unsure about this offense and kind of uncomfortable a little bit. But after seeing the players we got, I'm like, bro, ain't no way. But I mean, at the same time, some players do show out in spring, and then they end up not being much. Example, Noah Thomas.
No
They talk.
better example, Dominic Lovett, like
Oh
2 years
yeah.
ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was such a bad. Oh man.
Yeah, I thought I'm like, oh, this dude is like, oh, I thought we had something. Yeah, yeah, he
But
let me down.
and I just want to close out here to say that Todd Hartley does it again.
Yes, Jackson Dollar,
Bro.
another tight end, another elite tight end.
Do you see this man like one of his highlight where he like caught the ball in one hand with two defenders on him?
Yes, I watched him. Yep.
Bro, bro.
Hurley gets whoever and whatever he wants at tight end.
That's it.
And
That's crazy. Just more tight ends coming. I thought we were gonna get Brock Williams, but we got him instead. I like, yeah, I'll take him over Brock Williams any day.
Jordy got to find a way to keep Todd Hurley.
Got
Like,
to. You got to keep paying that money some money. That dude some money.
yeah, make make him offensive coordinator. I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
you got to keep him around.
Something. No, I don't know about offense coordinator. we probably pushed a little too far. I don't know, but that's the thing. Mike Bobo, I think he's in his bag this year. That's one thing I'm just going to point out. I think Mike Bobo is in his bag based off the stuff that I've seen in spring. Just a little bit of that's just a glimpse. I think it was him showing that hey, we're going to be confident in running the ball. We're going to be confident in throwing the ball. We're going to be confident in getting these tight end the ball. We are going to play Georgia football, and we're not scared to run the tight end like we did with Brock Bowers. Like I honestly think that this is the year that Georgia could do something, but I don't want to get my hopes up because last year we was kind of excited about that last time. But I think now that we know what we got in Gunner Stockton and the type of players we got surrounded around him, like I said, there's no way he can screw this up. I genuinely can like do would not understand how he wouldn't be successful with this type of offense and
I
the
think
players. I don't.
I think to me it all comes back down to, I've said this 1,000 times. Like, I don't think it's Mike Bobo's fault. I think it all starts with Kirby. I do. I think everything on that headset goes through Kirby, no matter what the situation is. And I think in order for us to be more successful, like, we gotta just put teams away when we
Yeah,
can.
we gotta be more explosive, man.
Yeah, we can't. Being conservative does not win.
Mm-mm.
And last year, we were too conservative last year. We
Mm.
just were. Like, we had plenty of chances to put Ole Miss away. But no, we just wanted to run the clock out. Like, put teams away, and then you don't have to work. Then you can be conservative, Like, but if we continue to play conservative football, then it's going to be like, oh, why is Bowl calling 3 straight runs? Oh, why is he running the screen? You know, like I just think it all starts and ends with Kirby. I
And
honestly do.
look, I knew we were gonna end this, try to end the show on that, but I do gotta mention one thing because this really, bro, this was the most exciting part of my life in a while. It was one of the most exciting thing for me. All right, it was the most exciting thing for me. And you may know what I'm finna bring up, but bruh, when I watching that draft, and I was
Oh,
like, if the Falcons do not get Zachariah Branch, I'm gonna be feeling some type of way. And I was like, you know what? I was getting real confident that they wasn't gonna pick Zachariah Branch. I like, bro, they ain't gonna pick Zachariah Branch. When that man said, when Michael Turner said, I guess we keeping it red and black, my jaws hit the floor, and I was like, bro, the Falcons have drafted Zachariah Branch. I'm gonna be real. The Falcon was in their bag in the draft. That was in their bag in the
yeah,
draft. They did a phenomenal job,
yeah. That offense is gonna be. I'll say this really quick. Like, I honestly God think if you take away everybody's position, like I feel like Bijan Robinson is the best player in the NFL.
bro. He
I
is.
honestly think that. Like
He's
he is so daggone good. Like I honestly think he is the best player in the NFL. Like no positions, just positionless. Like pound for pound, this dude's the best player. He's the best player in the NFL. And
exactly.
then you get Yakarai Branch to go with him. Like
How can you stop that? How can you stop that? How can you stop? They if they go like this, y'all gonna be like, which, oh snap, who gonna get the ball? Who you gonna throw to? You can throw to Zachariah or you throw to Bijan, and then you got London.
and you got you got one there.
And if
Oh,
they
and
keep
not to
Pitts,
mention you got Kyle Pitts.
I often say if they keep Kyle Pitts, like, bro. And you
I'm
know
not
what?
the biggest Kyle Pitts fan, but
I should have put it on the Twitter because I saw it coming. I said, "What's this?" I said, "The Falcons gonna get Cash Jones. I know they are. I know they are. They went and got this boy as an undrafted free agent, and I was like, I knew it. There we go. They do need a back. You know, they already got a running back who can run the ball and stuff, but they can they got a back they can kind of use.
yeah, Bijan needs a break every now and
Yeah. So,
then.
bro, it's gonna be pretty. I'm this is my first time in a long time that I'm excited to watch the Falcons. First time in a long time that I'm excited to watch the Falcons, bro.
Yeah, the only hold up with them is the quarterback play.
Yeah, and some people were talking about Tua, but hey, I'm gonna be real. If Tua can stay healthy, Tua actually can be pretty good for them if Peanuts don't do it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think you got to roll with Penix. So you took
Yeah,
this
you got
man
to.
like top like eighth overall or something. Like
Yeah, you got
yeah,
to.
I see what he got. It's a make it or break a year for him.
Yeah, exactly. But we're gonna close it right there. We are at the 40-minute mark, or pretty close to it. Man, if y'all enjoy the content, make sure y'all subscribe. We're gonna officially we got things rolling, and I'm excited for it. So with that being said, go dogs.
Go dogs.